Indo-Portuguese Christian art is something that I focus on. Artworks carved or visible in Goan houses and Goan churches are very unique because these pieces were not completely European and are not completely Indian. So it's a blend of different religious elements and cultural elements that you see happening greatly in these art forms. These pieces were crafted and sculpted by local artisans, and these artisans were majorly non-Catholics in the initial years. They were Buddhists, they were Muslims, they were Hindus, or people were just converted to Christianity who had never ever seen Christian art before. When they make these sculptures, they add their own styles and symbols into whatever they worked on, and hence created this unique form of art that we proudly boast about in Goa today as Goan sacred art or Indo-Portuguese Christian art. I try my level best to save this dying heritage in the Christian world. A unique form of art called Kaavi art is a form of art that originated in Goa itself. This form of art existed originally in the temples of Goa. When the churches were constructed, these same artists who worked on temple designs in the temples were invited to churches. This Kaavi in the Christian Art Museum and the Church of Santa Monica was never visible until the refurbishment project that was undertaken recently at the museum. What happens here is you plaster the wall in white lime, and when the plaster is wet itself, you stencil a drawing onto the wet plaster, and using a sharp tool, you carve out the designs that you have stenciled. This is very sad that probably the whole convent at one point of time was adorned with a lot of this Kaavi, which was lost over the years since it was with different custodians over the centuries. Everyone did whatever they felt was right at that point of time, but this, however, sadly resulted in a loss of our valuable art form. We need to consider our surroundings itself as a museum in which we live and conserve whatever we have inherited from our ancestors for posterity.
Alleluia.